Alright guys, Ultima 7, and with me the esteemed Safer7, the god of Fallout 4.
Hello, YouTube. Safer7 here. How's it going, everybody?
So, why'd you pick this little gem for me?
Well, first of all, it's one of my favorite games from back in the day, and it's one that I haven't really seen that many Let's Plays of online.
I think the only one that comes to my mind that I've watched was Kokoskia's.
Yeah, and it's actually still to this day one of my favorite Let's Plays.
I think the one gripe that actually made me stop from like kind of taking it seriously was that he found like a shitload of magical items in the beginning and kind of it felt like cheating.
Well, it's all there. It's not really cheating, to be
Fair enough.
honest.
Hey, if it's not cheating, it's not cheating. To me, it was like, well, it just seems like an Easter egg that you can exploit for like no good reason. I guess that was my train of thought.
Yeah. Well, if you want to, we can just avoid all that stuff and have this Let's Play go on forever.
So if you don't get that stuff, the game is like really grindy or what?
Uh, yeah, pretty much. If you don't do all the little exploits and whatnot, find all the hidden items, it can take a while to get your characters to where they're even capable of holding their own in combat.
Interesting. Okay. Well, here's our new game, I guess.
All right.
Holy shit.
Spazzing out a little bit there, I think.
It's going pretty quick. Yeah, I think that's because of the cycles. Let me lower that real fast. Alright, I lowered it to 14,000 cycles. So that should be better.
Okay.
So who's this dude we're talking to?
Our old friend Yolo.
His name is Yolo?
His name is Yolo.
Oh my god.
I think he's been there since the first Ultima.
Wow, I have not played any of the Ultimas. I own them all, but I've just have not got around to it.
Well, this is a easier one to start into. Mostly because this is essentially a modern Bethesda game, only it was made in 1992.
Really? Okay. That
I
much
mean,
open world.
yeah, this thing is complete whole open world that runs on its own.
I like the sounds of that.
And in 1992, that was mind blowing.
I'm sure, like, this game like has nothing but like great things said about it, so I'm pretty excited.
Oh yes, me too. It's been, I don't know, 15 years I think since I've last played this.
So the story is that you're this person that's called the Avatar, and that you're able to step into the world of Ultima or whatever it is, right? And you save it multiple times.
Yeah, this world is called Britannia.
Oh, okay.
And it's because of Lord British, a British guy that found his way into this alternate dimension some thousands of years ago.
Okay. Huh. And the developers, Lord British himself. That's the alter ego of Richard Garrett, right?
Yeah, Richard Garriott.
Okay.
And there has been a way in every Ultima game to kill Lord British.
That's like his little like Easter egg he contributes.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Well, I guess let's get started here. I guess we'll
All right.
talk to Yolo, and so the shock is evident from his dumbfounded expression. Quickly evolves into delight. He smiles broadly. I'm clicking.
I think you have to click on yellow.
Oh, okay. Whoa. I was just thinking to myself, if only the Avatar were here, and then you came here. YOLO and behold, who says that magic is dying? Here is living proof that it is not. Dost thou realize, Safer Mal, that it hath been 200 Britannian years since we last met? Why, thou hast not aged at all. YOLO, dude, that name weaks conspiratorially. He whispers, do no doubt to the difference in the structure of time in our original homeland and that of Britannia? He resumes speaking aloud. I have aged a little, as thou canst see, but of course I have stayed here in Britannia all this time. Oh, but Avatar, wait until I tell the others. They will be happy to see thee. Welcome to Trinsic. So I used to play Ultima Online, and I used to call Trinsic my home when I was a little minor. Did you ever
Oh,
play
really?
UO?
No, I've been fortunate enough to stay away from MMOs.
Well said. The great time drains.
And money drains. Like I've heard some of the crazy stuff that happens on like Eve Online.
Yeah, if you do like a lot of the microtransaction stuff, they can eat your money alive. That's for sure. I just don't always play paid the monthly amounts.
Yeah.
So there's a distraught peasant interrupts Yolo. Show him the stables, my lord. 'Tis horrible. Yolo nods, his joy fading quickly as he was reminded of the reason he was standing there in the first place. Ah, yes, our friend Peter here has discovered something truly ghastly this morning. Take a look inside the stables. I shall accompany thee.
Now Yolo is now in your party.
Ah, all is not right in Britannia. Perhaps Lord British will know the reason behind this tremor.
If you hit the I key, or at least when we get out of the cutscene.
This is like constant people. I will join you. Okay, interrupted. YOLO! Where's the stranger? Why? This
Oh,
is
look at the
Avatar.
face on that guy, by the way.
He's just like, motherfucker.
Like that dude I've seen that's got like the full beard and then like the face full of makeup.
I know this guy in real life. He delivers my pizzas.
Sounds about right.
Why, this is the Avatar, Yolo proudly proclaims. Canst thou believe it? May I introduce thee? This is Finnegan, the town mayor. And this is Safer7, the Avatar. I simply cannot believe he is here. The mayor looks you up and down, not sure if he believes Yolo or not. He looks at Yolo skeptically. I swear to thee, it is the Avatar. The mayor looks at you again as if you were studying every pore in your face to see if your beard was as fine as his. Finally, he smiles. Welcome, Avatar. But just as suddenly, Finnegan's face becomes stern. A horrible murder has occurred. If thou art truly the Avatar, perhaps thou canst help us solve it.
Yes. 5 minutes into Britannia and everybody wants our help.
We have, like, friends everywhere. Thou shalt be handsomely rewarded. If thou discover the name of the killer, dost thou accept? I can just tell him to fuck off?
It's one of those but thou must situations.
Let's tell him no, then. Well, then thou cannot be the real Avatar. So what, I have to do this?
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, get over here, blue guy.
I don't think he'll talk to you anymore now.
No!
Go in
Wow.
here, yep. Murder most foul.
Victim. This looks exactly like UO, just worse graphics.
Yeah, whatever you do, do not drag an item into your inventory. Drag it into Yolo's.
Why is that?
Because that would be stealing, and that is not virtuous.
So Yolo can steal though, and that's fine?
Yeah. The avatar tax gets paid to Yolo.
Okay, so here's the I key.
Yeah. That brings up your inventory. Hit it again to bring up Yolo's. And it's all nice little paper doll set up here.
Okay. Is there a minimize thing?
Just hit the check mark button. And you have to go into the avatar's inventory before you can go into anyone else's.
Okay.
As you can see, you don't have pretty much any equipment at all. The avatar has a tiny little dagger. That's about it. So those are lockpicks.
Torch. We have a drug cup. Some gold coins. Apple. So we have to eat food, right, in order to like be able to cast spells and survive?
No, it's not to cast spells. It just has a hunger mechanic.
Okay.
To cast spells, you need both. If you press, hold on a second. I've actually got all the shortcuts up here on my computer. If you'll give me a second. Press the. Hold on.
Ha! MNZ. Safer now.
It's Z.
It is Z?
Yeah. And that brings up your character's statistics. So you've got strength, dexterity, and intelligence. If you've ever played D&D, you know how that kind of stuff works.
Okay.
The Avatar comes out as all 18s. I think this is the first time for an Ultima game that you've not actually rolled up a character sheet for the Avatar.
They just give you a badass character and say, here you go.
He's middle of the road with 18s. The maximum for any stat is 30.
Oh, okay. So we have some room to grow.
Yeah. So you have hits, that's your HP. That's how many hits you can take, I think.
Okay.
Certain weapons do more damage than others, obviously.
All right.
And mana is how many spells you can cast.
Huh.
And you don't actually get stat ups at level up. You have to go and find a trainer.
Okay, and pay him gold?
Yes, which there's plenty of floating around. If the Avatar can stomach being a bit of a thief.
Eh.
Well, his companions being a bit of a thief.
YOLO!
So as you can see there, that right there was a gargoyle. And just double click like bodies to open up their little inventory. You can move their corpses.
He doesn't have shit.
Yeah.
Ah, but there is some stuff here, but again, that's stealing, right? So.
Right. So put it into Yolo's inventory before you put it into yours. And I'd actually take that bag with you if I were you.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, almost nothing in this game is nailed down. You can actually try and lift up the map below your feet, but it'll be too heavy.
That's funny you can do that.
Yeah.
So now that we refused that quest, he won't talk to us anymore. Can you
So I
this guy?
don't know if you screwed yourself or not.
Okay. Should I start over?
You might. It'd probably be worth it.
Alright, let's start over. Since I thought like it was gonna be like what you said, like but you must. So I thought like telling him no would be like, oh, but we need your help, and so you have to reconsider.
Yeah. Like I said, it's been about 15 years since I've played this game.
Whew. Is Yolo blocking me in?
He might be. Your companions are notoriously stupid for things like that. They will just stand in open fire pits.
Oh my gosh, and just roast?
Yes, it will kill them. Fire does damage.
Wasn't there, what was like quit? I saw the option to quit earlier.
If I remember correctly, and by remember I mean I've got the keys here. It's Alt X.
That works. No. 1 second, guys. You played as the angry black woman avatar.
Yeah. It's like, evil didn't dare stand up to that.
Alright, so there we go. And then they'll tell this guy, hey, noble, pizza delivery guy. Welcome, Avatar, even though I don't think you're the Avatar. Yes, we'll help you. But don't know here's something about this. The peasant interjects, I discovered poor Christopher in the gargoyle Inamo earlier this morning. Hast thou searched the stables? No. I suggest that thou look us inside. What a good guy.
Yeah. I think you can pick up the key without it being stealing.
Best not to test it.
Yeah. Because, like, they get super upset if you take something that's not yours. Like, your companions will leave the party.
Wow. So you really have to be virtuous in this game.
Yes. That's another reason why I wanted you to play this.
Okay. I'm like, yeah, let's kill him. And everyone's like, no!
Now, there's something else you might want to do for setup, and that's go into your inventory. And you see that little thing with the 3 black dots and the 1 white dot?
Yes.
If you change that end, that's your attack style. So that's like, I think that one's flank. And you need to set these up for all your characters so they can do the most, so you can get the best out of them. Yolo there's ranged. So you're going to want him to hold back or attack the weakest, one of the two. Yeah, that's protect. That's useless for right now.
These all look like football plans.
Yeah, I don't remember most of them.
I was trying to read through the manual a little bit here before, and it was just like chock full of just like setting and like
Oh yeah,
description, like nothing actually
the
mechanics.
the manual's a 20-page novel with what some of the keys do at the end of it. Okay, that one's flanking. That one's good for Yolo since he's ranged.
Okay.
If you yeah, okay, that's what you're going to want for the avatar if you want to control him in combat. Else he'll run off of AI like everyone else and probably die horribly.
Holy shit. Okay. Anything else?
Off the top of my head, that's all I can think of. That little dove there with the olive branch, that means that you're in peaceful mode. Now you're in combat mode. You can
Okay.
change this also with the C key.
Okay. I see the arrow changing.
Yeah.
That's how I tell my men to like fight something.
Yeah, it's you basically have to manually switch everybody into aggro.
Everybody?
It all does it at once.
Oh, okay.
But even if you've got like a lich in front of you casting fireballs, your party will not attack unless you go into that.
Okay. Well, let's try and see if we can get back inside this building here.
Now you can always take the ladder over the fence. That's what was doing it. The horse was blocking your way.
Oh man. And so you just gotta
Yeah,
wait for it to like move?
yeah. Basically, this isometric kind of top-down perspective. As you can see, it's kind of slanted to one side, up and over.
Yeah, it's like a really weak isometric.
Yeah, so people will just hide where you cannot see them.
This leads to much fun in the game, I'm sure.
Yeah. So you actually have to do your investigation before you can leave town, by the way.
Otherwise, they're like, no.
Yeah, the mayor wants you to grasp the fundamentals before he'll give you the password to go outside the walls and do the copy protection bit.
Ah, okay. Well, hey, he just ran off. It looks like.
Yeah, like I said, this is like a modern day Bethesda game. Everybody's got their own schedule.
Mayor's all, well, time to go off whoring. It must be the track of the motives. Oh, murder.
But
I did not touch a thing. It made me sick of dead.
yeah, you can tell this is kind of an older game, just because of the clunky UI.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you this: at least it isn't Ultima 6, where every item in every container is in a stack, and you have to pull the top item off the stack before you can get to the next item.
Oh my gosh.
Like, this is the first really, truly playable in the modern era Ultima game.
That's why you remember it so fondly.
Yeah, the other ones, like I had originally got this game when my dad bought my grandmother a computer for her, and it came with like a whole stack of games, including to the up to then complete Ultima set.
Wow. So it's like that was a big bundle of presents for you. Technical difficulty, everyone. Something happened. Safer just went offline, so 1 second. Be right back with him. Okay, so anyways, as I was saying, that must have been like a pretty big sack of presents for you to get all those games, back then.
Yeah, well, it was really a computer from my grandmother,
Uh,
and I just got to reap the benefits.
so I'm just gonna talk to some people and see what I can kind of make happen.
Yeah, there's a couple places you want to go, like the victim's blacksmith shop. There's a couple items I think you need to have in your inventory.
Well, so this sage is a man, but look at his fucking picture. What the hell?
I think that's actually a character of who was that crazy televangelist from back in the day? Like,
Rosie
what?
O'Donnell?
I think this game's before Rosie became popular, for like the 5 minutes that she was on the Flintstones or whatever.
Hey, she was on a league of her own.
That's true.
But I don't think that's like a huge part of her acting career. But yeah, that was a weird picture for a dude.
Yeah.
Worthiness precedes reward. Christopher must have done something bad. That's why he had to be murdered horribly.
Yeah, this is the Fellowship. They're not very good people.
Really? There's assholes?
Yeah, just wait till you meet their leader.
My name is Clog. You look like a clog.
So I've got to ask you, do you have a pen and paper handy?
I can have Notepad handy.
Oh, that's good because you're going to need to write stuff down to keep track. There's no diary or auto quest. There's not going to be any arrow pointing you in a direction you want to go. This is an old school game.
Damn. Last time I had to do that kind of stuff was with Heroes of Might and Magic 1.
Yeah.
So, and that game,
At,
fucking text
yeah,
was
at
at a
least
premium.
and at least you don't need graph paper for this.
Oh god, thank you.
Unlike the original couple of Ultima games, which, if I remember correctly, you had a food meter that counted the amount of steps until you died.
Too heavy. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. I don't see shit. Actually, there's some
Yeah.
bread we can steal. Bottle. Light source.
Yeah, there are like thousands of individual objects in this game. Like if they could do a like Fallout or Elder Scrolls game with this kind of just variety and items and whatnot, it would be like hundreds of gigabytes.
Damn. I mean, Fallout 4 does a pretty good job.
Yeah, but when you get through here, you'll see just like the variety of items and just individual world objects.
He just had like a ton of artists working on this.
Yeah. Ah, gems. You can sell those at a jeweler.
You have to go to the appropriate vendor.
Yes. Certain shops will only purchase certain things from you.
Okay.
This guy's bananas. You can only have one bag in your inventory.
Okay. I'll just give one to me and one to Mr. Yolo.
Yeah. Now the avatar is going to need a very special bag because to cast magic, as I was trying to say earlier, bucks and beauties.
Bloody blades and bucks and beauties.
The original version of the Lusty Argonian. As I was saying, you have to have mana. Not only just mana, but you also have to have reagents to cast spells.
It's the same concept in Ultima Online.
Yeah. And the avatar has to be holding the reagents.
Okay. Is there a way to increase like my magic stats?
Yes, by training. Certain trainers will help you increase your magic stats if you have the training points.
Okay. I don't know how much of this looting I should be doing.
As much as you need, there's a weapon shop here that's got a little secret back room to it. Yeah, you need the password to get out, and they won't give you the password until you do a certain amount through the quest.
Okay.
Now, there's a mace. You're going to want that more than the dagger that the avatar is carrying right now. And you're probably also going to want those gloves
Thank
because
you,
they give you
YOLO.
armor.
So if I didn't have YOLO stealing everything, like, I would really be up shit's creek, huh?
You would.
This game relies on you being a horrible person.
No, the game relies on your other characters being horrible people. The avatar is pure and virtuous.
YOLO, you dirty old bastard.
Exactly. You're gonna want to put those crossbow bolts in Yellow's quiver there, by the way, because he will go through them faster than you'd think.
Okay, cool. And then I had some gloves. At least I thought I had gloves.
It looks like Yellow's wearing them.
Give me those.
Yellow, you fool! You know that the best stuff goes to the avatar first.
YOLO. Alright. So we got a minor upgrade here.
And like I said, it's up to you if you want me to show you the way to a couple of the more broken chests, because there's one that's just outside of town that has a full set of magic armor and a bunch of money.
Well, I mean, if it's going to make it more fun for you to watch, you know, and you think other people would enjoy it, I mean, sure. I'm not against that. I'm
Uh,
really unbiased going into this.
all right, this is the victim's shop here.
Oh.
So I think you're going to need up on that fire pit there. There is a blacksmith's hammer that you need as evidence.
Okay.
Oh, and don't forget you can open those little brown crates too.
Oh.
They sometimes have good stuff in them.
Caltrops?
I don't know if you can use those or not. I think it might be a double-edged sword if you do, because if you step on them, you'll hurt yourself.
Ha!
Yes, you can actually forge weapons in this game, by the way.
That's neat.
You can forge weapons, bake bread, make clothes even.
Can you mine?
Yes.
Wow.
Like, there is a ton of stuff you can do in this game.
Holy shit. No wonder it's regarded as one of the best.
Yeah.
Pants? Leather leggings? I don't know. Oh, that's what I'm wearing.
Yeah, everybody spawns into Britannia with pants on.
Whether they keep them on.
You can actually take your pants off in this game. There's a place called Buccaneer's Den. And that's where the local brothel is.
That's awesome. And then can you role play that out as well?
Yes. This is one of the first true games where you could really just about do anything you wanted.
That's great.
Except deny the first quest.
But Lord, you must. Sword blank?
Yeah, like I said, you can forge a sword in this game if you go through all the right steps. And in fact, that's one of the expansions has you forging a super powerful magic sword.
Oh, the Black
called,
Forge.
Yeah, the Black Sword.
Oh.
It's also very good for breaking the game.
Well, that's usually what gamers like to do.
Now,
Can I lockpick this?
yes, make sure that you select Yolo first. Give him the lockpicks.
Okay. Yeah, YOLO. Oh, is he overweight? Yeah. No?
Now, check his backpack there. Yeah, that's staff thing I'd put down if I were you. You don't really need it, and it takes up a lot of space.
Alright. Oh, I just gave him torches.
Yeah. Oh,
Um, who had lock? Oh, these are lockpicks, huh?
yes.
Okay. And then what? Just double click and
Yeah.
well, that's the end of that story.
Eh, you'd be surprised how common an item lockpicks are in this game.
Okay, cool. Well, we tried.
Yeah. But what's in there is really important. In there, inside that chest, I think is a sextant.
Useful for finding your way around, or
Yeah, first, it does two things. First of all, you can click on it, and it'll give you your latitude and longitude. And if you actually bring up the little map that the avatar has in his inventory, it will show your position on the map.
oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, good doggy.
Bottle, 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 book.
And much like Skyrim, just about every book is readable, and it's like a whole tome, just about.
Splinter shuts her eyes. Ooh, that was so hideous. She's the honorable. She works at the Honorable Hound Pub and Inn. What's that like, stuff room? She's gonna try to please us with her delicacies.
Ooh.
You know what? I think fucking Skype turned down all the music in this game. Not that I'm sure it's like noteworthy or anything, but I'm sure some people would be like nostalgia heaven.
Oh yeah, the music's actually very nostalgic for people who've played this game.
Yeah, sorry Skype doesn't pipe that over to you.
It's all right. I can hear it in my head.
You played this game quite a bit.
Yeah, I played this game for like 8 solid months when I first got it.
Uh-oh.
We get a little soft block here or something.
Maybe. Let me see if I can solve this. Alright, so. Solve that shit. We don't want anything. Nothing at all. She bats her eyelashes at you. How about you? I'll flirt with her. She blushes and bats her eyelashes. Oh, safer Mal, I would wager that thou dost say that to all the barmaids.
Damn right I do.
Every chance I get, baby. His fucking face, dude, is old as shit looking. I have 6 grandchildren.
It's even funnier, like I said, when you're playing the angry female. Boy.
And you flirt with her?
Yeah.
Cool.
Actually, I do think they treat you differently with your gender.
Well, that's cool. Yeah.
Like, there are statues of the avatar that will change depending on how you've built your avatar.
Neat. That's cool. At least they thought of that shit.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to tell you something here. That poor corpse on the ground there has a kid.
He has a kid?
Yeah, and you need to find him.
Alright. Is that a barrel of blood?
That is a bucket of blood. I can tell you right now that the bucket of blood you can use 5 times before it runs out of blood.
When you say use it, no.
Like, you can splash blood on the ground.
Foul miscreants.
Or you can splash blood on Yolo. He's used to it.
Aw. Did it go away?
Oh, who had it?
Maybe it put it in my inventory since I used it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Aw.
there you go.
Aw, only one use.
It must only be the 5 uses in that one place. Because there is a place where you have to pour blood from a bucket onto 5 rocks.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Or maybe Yolo just drank it all.
I wouldn't put it past Yolo. He is a bloodthirsty bastard.
Thou hast returned! Let the murder and mayhem begin!
Yeah, Yolo is like the ultimate villain of Ultima.
Seriously?
Because he's been the Avatar's companion for the entire thing.
So he's just been stealing for fucking decades?
Of course, how do you think he got the money to open his shop? Murder.
He hasn't seen
I like to
anything.
think that the Avatar just says one word answers most of the time. So he just walks up to a guy and says, murder.
The guy's like, "Oh, no, nothing about it."
Okay, that's actually, I think you can buy a deed for a ship off of this guy. I
Really?
think that's what those scrolls are, deeds. Because for any mode of travel, except for the magic carpet, you need a deed.
Okay. It's talking about a ship then. You want to buy a
Yeah,
ship?
yeah,
Find
like you can
vessels.
literally buy boats. You need a sextant, though.
Ah, okay. He lives in Minot. And he's suffering from, like, fucking lung cancer or some shit.
Yeah, I think that chest there might have a sextant in it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it's locked or not.
Which chest? Like these little crates?
It's in the next room.
Oh.
It's absolutely fine as long as Yolo steals it. And the gold bar.
Thank you, Yolo.
Everybody must pay the Avatar tax, Avatar.
Unidentified
Yellow,
potion. Yolo
yeah,
sip this.
yellow potions, I believe, are potions of minor healing.
Okay. We'll take that
I,
then.
that's the thing. They made it so you can't just steal the deeds. I think they actually have to be signed for.
Are those the deeds I'm picking up?
I think so.
They just say
Like double
scrolls.
click one.
Okay. Ah, there it is.
See, they're just blank forms.
Okay. Yolo, what are you doing stealing that stuff?
Avatar, we need a boat, don't we? Yeah, the original couple of Ultima games were a lot crazier. They did a lot of stuff with time travel.
I
I
heard in
think,
Ultima 1 you had to destroy TIE fighters?
yeah, they actually had a bootleg version of X-Wing in it. Again, the originals used to cross so many genres. It was amazing.
He's like, I want to have every game.
Yeah, this here is an armor shop. He's actually wearing armor. That's awesome.
Huh.
Yeah, that little
Morningstar.
helmet there is a nice little upgrade too. So Yolo, do your thing.
Yolo!
See, nobody aggroes when Yolo does it.
Leather armor. Probably want a buckler at least, right?
Yeah, you're gonna want a buckler and you're gonna want those swords.
Both of them?
Yeah, because you can have up to 7 companions and you're going to need them all.
Wow. So combats get really big.
It's not so much that combats get really big as it is that you need the inventory space.
So your companions suck most of the time and it's you doing most of the work, or what?
Pretty much.
Okay. That's interesting.
Okay, I think the Avatar is holding his gloves.
Oh, he's just holding them?
Yeah, like they have to go in the right slot.
What's the right slot?
You just put it in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this paper doll UI takes a little bit of getting used to. Yellow, what are you doing with that metal helmet? Give that to the Avatar.
Oh, he already has one on. That's why it's erroring out. Okay.
Yeah, like I said, this game, it does take a little bit getting used to, especially now that it's an older game.
Is the Morningstar better than a mace?
I believe so, yes. I don't have the table with all the weapon stats, but I think the swords are the best.
Can I dual wield?
Yes.
Is that dual wielding?
Looks like it.
Let's try it out.
It's been so long. I miss this game.
We're gonna get done playing it and you're gonna install it. All right.
Yeah. No, it doesn't look like he's dual wielding.
Damn it.
So much for being able to do just about anything in this game. I hope you didn't hear that. That was my cousin.
Oh, that's okay. I heard him. No biggie.
Yeah.
More the merrier.
Yeah.
Have a mutton.
You're also going to want to steal those boots as well, because, well, I think once you, yeah, there he is, right there, that little blonde-headed kid. Talk to him.
Where's your father at? In 7 pieces in the stable.
Yeah, like I was saying about the
Damn, dude, he just ran
perspective.
the fuck off.
Oh, yeah. He will do that. He is a squirrely little bastard.
Is there like a key you can hit to like show all names?
Nope.
Fuck.
Like I said, 1992.
Damn. Alright. Blonde fuck wants to play hide and seek.
That's it, Spark. You get your ass over here now. The Avatar is going to go off on you. It's going to get medieval on your buttocks. And if you go into that little small square building up there that's got the 2 stories, there's a very interesting little secret there. Take the gavel, just like double click it so you're using it.
Oh, okay.
It'll bring up that little. Now hit the parrot with it. I will tell the treasure is at 169 South, 28 East.
Okay. Got it.
And a mighty treasure it is, and that's in the first town.
Is that like the same one Kokoski I got, or is that a different
Yeah, that's one of them he did. Because as I remember, he did like the whole rounds. He did like every, like one of the little secrets at the beginning.
one? Okay.
And even then, it still took him like 30 hours to beat the game.
Yeah, dude, he was like on episode like 180 something, or
Something like that. It was like 180 or 160. And that's just for this. That's not counting the Serpentile.
yeah, that was like another like 100 or so episodes, wasn't it?
Yeah. And you can legitimately buy the armor and weapons if you've got the money, but I don't think you do at the moment.
Uh-huh. Who might I be
Man,
addressing? There we go.
there we go.
His name is
And look at
Dell.
that. Everybody in this town has an epic beard.
Dude, that is like his face, and then like he's like his face is like on a mountain or something.
Those ZZ Top guys are wusses.
Pleasant chap, is he not? Job.
Yeah. Avatar, shall I rob this guy blind?
Yes, Yolo. Prevents. Look at weapons, I guess.
Yeah. I wouldn't bother,
Okay.
because Yolo has the power of guilt-free theft. Like, pick up that little wooden shield there. I'm actually pointing at my screen for whatever reason.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, grab that and put it in Yolo's inventory. And look at that lever right there.
Oh.
Now you can just rob this guy blind.
Buy something.
No!
Two-handed axe? Are two-handed weapons good, or should I stick with the shield?
I'd stick with the
Uh,
shield because you get more defense out of it.
Okay.
And the enemies in this game are pretty brutal.
Two-handed hammer.
And there are magical versions of everything.
Should I pick up all these bolts?
Yes, you should. Yolo needs bolts.
I just hand them all to the shopkeeper. Thanks!
There's a crossbow. Yolo already has one. There's a regular bow. And arrows.
These arrows are huge.
Yeah, items are scaled weird in this sometimes. Those are throwing axes. Yeah, there are throwing weapons in this game. Some will even come back. There's like a boomerang.
That's wicked.
And yes, that's armor. You want that. And it's too heavy for YOLO. Like I said, you need inventory space.
We need more companions.
Yes.
Eat it.
I think you have to do it to their little avatar down in the world, not on their paper doll.
Damn it.
Ah, very tasty.
Okay, so first off... Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah, I think you want to put the shield where the mace is.
Okay. Where the hell did the shield go?
It's right there in the avatar's inventory. It's that black and gold thing.
The wooden one.
Yeah. Oh. Where was it?
Yolo
I think
had
might
it.
have dropped it.
Oh no.
Yeah, the inventory in this game's kind of weird.
And I can't see it.
It might have dropped out of the world.
Seriously?
It's possible. The world is its own layer. Also, don't forget to loot the chest in the corner.
Alright, let me organize so I can YOLO shit.
The most fun part of Ultima.
Up any
Organizing the
RPG.
items. Yeah.
Fuck. Oh wait, I'm putting
And now
that in
you're
the
putting
crate.
those in a crate.
Oh, son of a bitch. Cakes.
Yeah, the avatar needs his glorious feed bag.
Just strapped to his snout.
You might as well, as hungry as everybody in this game gets. It's like,
Alright.
Avatar, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten in 15 minutes.
Oh, here
There's
it
the
is.
shield. And a banana.
Alright, so there's our loaf of bread as a shield.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I used to think it was the first time I played this game.
Yeah.
The Avatar's bread shield.
Is an abacus.
Yeah, the abacus tells you how much gold the party's carrying.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a ton of junk items in this game, but also a ton of useful items.
What were we trying to loot? Armor, I think.
Yeah, that and gold.
Ooh.
Yeah, don't even take an item out of like its bag unless you're putting it into someone else's inventory.
No, I thought I put something in.
See?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's because you put it on the ground before you put it into YOLO's inventory.
Shit! Years of indoctrination have instilled in him an overly developed sense of discipline and a zealous devotion to the maintenance of order. All of the zeal is now directed against you. The red cloak and blonde curls show that only to the death. Wait, what?
Yep. Like,
Oh.
you will get just ganked by the guards in this if you steal.
No!
Or you could try fighting him. It won't go well, I don't think. Yeah, he's just going to end you.
He's just gonna end you. Am I dead?
I think you're stuck. We shall meet again!
What the fuck? He just runs by. We shall meet again. Whoa, what?
I think Yellow's dead. No? Okay. I think he scared the guard off.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Like, we beat the shit out of him, and then he's like, okay, bye.
Yellow's got a crossbow. That weapon's actually pretty powerful.
So, like, is it safe if we go back into town, or are we gonna get rocked?
I think you're going to get rocked. Talk to the guard. See if he's. Oh yeah, you need to talk to this guy.
Shortly after I was knocked out. Knocked. That's all I could say. Knocked.
Like the one-word avatar just knocked.
Intelligence of 1. Just about sunrise, looking at the sea. All of a sudden, I felt a blow. Pain.
Gilberto.
My skull is still ringing.
My skull,
Blow.
she is still a ringing.
Crown jewel. Hey, 2 words.
Yeah, it's getting fancy, this avatar.
That is a ship that was docked here all night. I believe it was about to sail for Britain.
You're going to hate this ship.
Marcus asked Gargan the shipwright to make sure. Anyway, do not see mine attackers. Attackers! I wonder if they jumped on the ship. Gargan is a good man, but mayst not wish to stand too close to him. Thou mayst catch something. Catch something. He takes the morning watch at the dock. Bye.
Watch thy back, for the guards are after you, Avatar.
When do we eat?
I think that's the Avatar complaining about food.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just press the F key.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think. I know there's a hotkey for feeding. Ah, very tasty. I shall soon be plump.
So here's a
It's
guy I
like,
robbed.
yeah, it looks like I think once you get away from a certain area, it like de-aggroes everything.
Alright, let's commence Robbington again. Yes, my friend. Murder.
Who do you want me to murder, Avatar?
Very tasty. There we go.
Yeah, chain coif. Much better than the leather helm that he's got on.
It's way better than the crested helm?
No, it's better than the leather helm that Yolo's got.
Oh, okay. Alright, Mr.
Like, I think you just have layers of armor, like levels, I mean. Like, you know, leather, and then chain, then plate, and then magic.
Okay.
We have to find that little bastard Spark. Cannot complete the game until we do.
I mean, it didn't even say to, like, find him. So this is just something you know from, like, going through it, the quest?
Yeah, yeah. It's like you've got to go everywhere and talk to everybody, essentially.
Really? Holy shit. Whoa.
Oh, weather. I forgot. This game has weather. And when it gets dark, if you don't have a torch, you will not be able to see a damn thing.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's why light sources are so important?
Yeah. Well, not the light sources, per se, but like the torches. I don't think you can actually use the light sources. I don't remember. Like I said, 15 years. Gotta...
Some things aren't all there.
Yeah. And I think you have to talk to that shipwright guy again.
Really?
Yeah. Because now you have a clue.
This guy?
Yeah.
Did he just stand up and bow to me?
No, I think he just tried sitting down, standing up, and then sitting down again.
Okay. Oh, right, the Crown Jewel ship.
Yeah.
Consults his log. She sailed for Britain at sunrise. Murder. Alright. So he doesn't know shit.
No, nobody knows nothing. This is Britannia.
I'm not
Worse than
helpful.
Albuquerque.
Even if I didn't know nothing, I wouldn't talk to no copper. I mean Avatar.
Where the hell did Spark go?
Yeah, like that kid seriously was right there, and then he was super fast.
Yeah,
Like
like
he
he zooms around for whatever reason. It's like he's on meth or something.
also from Albuquerque.
Yeah. I think there actually is blue meth in this game.
What?
Yeah, it's like there's a drug that they give the gargoyles to make them mine more.
It's a blue meth.
And it's blue or green, one of the two.
Is it actually called meth?
No, it's something else, but it's meth.
Okay. Well, that's the fellowship place.
Yeah, where are you, Spark? I don't think he goes into the fellowship place.
Here's all the bonked guards.
Yeah. Yolo, is that your handiwork I see there?
Murder, my lord. Hey, is that him?
Yes!
No!
Get your ass
No!
back here. Yeah, he loves going through, like, alleys and stuff, too.
Fuck. See a boy who appears to be a young teen. He is dirty and unkempt. It looks as if he's been crying. Sits up straight and looks at you, ready to open up the nearest door of the house.
Like, get away! Stranger danger! Stranger danger!
Avatar, art thou a pedophile? He has a sling in his hand?
Yeah.
I am the Avatar.
Boy, this is the Avatar!
Upon my word, he is. He has come to help thee. And the boy narrows his eyes, studying. He slowly lowers his weapon, ready to act in case it's a trap. You admire the boy's obvious experience in dealing with strangers. Would you like to become my pack mule?
Yes, he actually is a follower.
It's like the paintings I've seen. Cannot believe my father's dead. Poor Inamo. Inamo.
Yeah, wait till you get to the gargoyles. They have a very interesting speech pattern.
Okay. Last night I was having a nightmare. He screamed. I woke up. Nightmare. I know it sounds witless, but I dreamed of a big red-faced man who was watching down on everything. He looked down, and I noticed my father. That is all I remember. About Inamo. Very nice gargoyle. He helped my father a lot, did tasks in the stables. Cannot think why anyone would want to kill him. Find? That's what I tell him? No, I did not find him. At least not right away. Something? This is the craziest speech selection I've ever seen.
Yeah, and it gets really circular too.
Oh my god.
It can be a bit tedious going through everything because you have to circle around and around and around to make sure that you get all the information you need.
Wow, okay. I was in the front of the stables, saw a man winging this gargoyle. I went back inside and found father. Man. All I saw of him was that the man had a hook. Hook. Wilt thou go find the man with the hook? Let me help thee.
Yes, I must avenge my father, as I am a murderous companion of the Avatar.
All this from just telling the little boy, hook.
Britannia makes no sense whatsoever.
The Avatar is the most charismatic person ever.
Well, he is the Avatar. He's been built up for the past 3,000 years to be the most just and good character in the universe.
I told thee I am good. Yes. Hooray! What's your name?
Yippee!
I have no job. I am only 14. But I can help you murder birds and small animals.
Yes.
I'm just gonna leave.
No, you're about to tell him to leave. You don't
Oh!
want... That will not be so. And I'll check his inventory. Yeah, he doesn't have much at all on him.
Sausages, grapes, and a
A
sling.
sling. You want to put that sling in his hand. There are no bullets for it.
Do we need to get some?
No, he'll just pick up rocks off the ground, essentially.
Okay.
And now that you've got that, go back up to that house with the parrot. I'm pointing at the screen for whatever reason. I don't know why.
You definitely wanna make sure I don't miss anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
And upstairs is a chest. That is a chest of plot items.
Plot items.
Yeah, I think he gave you the key for it.
So it should be like in the avatar's inventory?
Should be. Check his bag.
Or is this key the one?
Yeah, that might be it. It's the key off the corpse.
Okay. Is there a fast way to close a bag besides just clicking on this fucking arrow?
Nope.
Okay.
At least not that I know of. I could be completely wrong.
I mean, the UI is still good.
Yeah.
For like an RPG, but yeah. Still a pain. Wow.
I don't think that counts as stealing either.
Scroll.
Yeah. Read the scroll.
Okay. Oh. Fellowship medallion.
Yeah, with these you can actually get more speech options with Spark.
So I should talk to him again?
Yeah.
Scroll. I'm not sure if it's the same one, but I think it's the one I saw father with a scroll just like that one a day or two ago. He was making something special for someone. Gold? I had no idea my father had that much money hidden away. Suppose I could give it to thee if thou art to look for those who killed my father. Medallion. Father was a member of the fellowship. I don't know why the medallion was in the chest. He usually wore it. Shop. Leave. Murder? Do you want me to repeat everything I know?
Oh, it's worse than the owl from Ocarina of Time. Doors, the Avatar's greatest enemy. Besides clicking on his companions and opening up dialogue.
Yes, my lord. No, I want you to move outside. Yes, my lord.
It's like, oh, I want to go into your inventory. Oh, I've got to go into my inventory first.
So should I go talk to the fellowship people? I'm thinking next.
Yeah, I think you gotta speak to them, and then I think that's all you have to talk to go back to the mayor.
Wherever the mayor is.
Yeah. He's the guy in blue. It's not that hard to find. Oh, by the way, don't forget to loot the church.
Oh, good idea.
Oh, this is the mayor's house.
Oh, so this is the mayor.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he actually sits still most of the time.
Cool.
Unlike Spark.
Dude, Spark just going psycho.
Yes, this is the fellowship church. Don't forget to rob from them.
You got
that
it.
little box with the little red ribbon that's right above the avatar. Unsealed it and opened it up and... Yolo, you fiend! You're stealing from the church!
Hole.
The church must pay the Avatar tax as well. I don't have a very good feeling about them.
When do we eat?
Never!
You're a kid, right?
He just said that he doesn't eat much.
What a fucking liar.
He's a little barrel-chested kid, too.
Yeah,
Those
he is.
proportions don't look right.
Built. She's ate a fucking whole, like, yard of sausage.
Of course. He'd also belch if he ate a small egg.
Hook. I'm afraid I do not know. Medallion. Christopher had expressed interest in leaving the Fellowship. Perhaps he had stored it in safekeeping. Scroll. Crown jewel. Gold?
I don't know nuttin', Avatar.
Oh my gosh. Alright. So, it doesn't seem like he knows shit.
No, I think you need to talk to the mayor now.
Oh, I need to go talk to the shipwright dude again?
No, the mayor.
Oh, the mayor. Okay.
Yeah. At least they treat him like the mayor because he's like the biggest player in town.
I have a fountain.
Yeah, just depend on the Avatar to feed thee.
Let's not properly search the stables. Found a key. Ask Spark about it. He may know something. So I have to ask Spark about the key?
Yeah, I thought you did already. But ask him again, just in case.
Okay.
Yeah, this game you have to hit very certain special triggers.
Okay, so I guess murder. Yes. The key. The key opened my father's chest, did it not? Chest. I'm not sure if it's the same one, but I think I saw my father with a scroll just like that one just 1 or 2 days ago. I think he was making something special for someone. I'm fairly certain it was at his shop. As for the medallion, he usually wore it. Yeah, we talked about him.
Yeah.
Never seen that much gold. My story? It is so strange. I dreamed it was happening on the way. Maybe this is what I hadn't asked him about. Maybe?
Maybe. Like I said, you have to exhaust all your speech options in this.
Find something. Man.
Don't forget Gargoyle.
Hook. Alright. Job. Sure, he doesn't have anything. He's 14. Smithy. Father.
Don't forget to talk about him being an orphan.
Fellowship. Orphan. Tests. Branch. Clog. He and Father got into an argument a week ago when Clog and 2 of his friends came over to talk with Father.
Talk with or threaten?
Argument. I don't know what it was about. Perhaps I should ask Clog. Friends? Bye. So that was probably what we didn't ask him about.
Probably.
Clog. He's a Fellowship branch leader. Kind man. Fellowship. They're an extremely helpful group. Report. Aren't thou ready to answer some questions concerning the investigation? Yes. Christopher's occupation?
Blacksmith.
Yes. What did they find at the murder site? A key. Key open. A chest. We found a scroll.
All of these.
Oh, I cannot believe it. Perhaps I should search again.
Yeah.
One more time.
All of these. And he doesn't say hold anything up. Had a hook.
Any leads of finding this sort of villain?
It's on the crown jewel.
Could be anywhere. The mayor is pleased. It seems that thou art pursuing that investigation with genuine fervor. Methinks thou shouldst go to Britain and see if thou canst find this man with a hook. Here is half of thy reward money. Thou wilt receive the rest, and thou hast proven that the killer has been brought to justice. 100 gold? Cheap ass. A password? Yes. He had doubted us being the Avatar. I must ask thee to indulge me in order to satisfy my somewhat suspicious nature. Oh, we lost Safer again. 1 second. So, you can see everything, right?
Yeah, I can see everything.
Cool. Okay. So, ask me. We must indulge his suspicious nature, this pizza delivery guy.
Yeah, this is where the copy protection comes in.
Please answer within the number of the longitude and latitude from the cloth map. Remember, longitude refers to the lines that run north and south. Actually, I have a PDF that contains all these answers.
Yeah. This one I don't think will do anything if you fail it, but there's another one later down the line that if you do fail it, everybody just starts clucking like a chicken. And thus you cannot complete the game
Okay.
without going through the secret warp to the end of the game.
Got it.
Which is actually in this town. You can theoretically just beat this game in about 10 minutes.
Are you serious?
I am totally serious.
So
There is
ridiculous.
a developer's room hidden in a chimney in this town.
What is the latitude of the northernmost point of the island Spectrum? So that is 120. Oh, we gotta do this.
Yeah, and it's a really inaccurate slider.
So 120. What latitude runs through the center of Dagger Isle? That would be 0. What latitude runs through the center of the deep forest? That's 60.
And most of the latitudes in this are 60.
Really?
Yeah.
Excellent. I have no doubt now that thou art the one true Avatar. Oh, I almost forgot. The passenger to leave or enter the town is Blackbird. Who's complaining? Yolo?
They're probably all complaining. And now you're free to leave town.
Cool. So that's pretty much the intro part of the game done?
Yeah.
Alright. So he's not hungry. Oh, there we go.
There it is. Yeah, the Avatar can complain sometimes.
Okay. So let's go ahead and get it going.
So do you want some broken equipment or not?
Well, I mean, if you think it's going to make the game a hell of a lot more fun, I mean, sure.
It will. There's a really awesome item you can get. It's at 128 South and 3 West.
So basically I need to use my sextant and then open up the
Yes.
map? Okay.
Yes. Well, you don't need to open up the map. Just use the sextant.
Oh, okay. Oh. I'm going to put this over here.
Yeah, it's just to the southwest of town. So I think if you go out the south gate.
Oh, I can't move with this up?
No.
There really should be a hotkey for like opening up your bags.
I swear there is. I don't remember it.
Well, that was like the version.
Try I.
Nothing. That's just a paper doll.
Yeah, I think you have to bring up... You can hotkey the paper dolls, but I don't think you can hotkey the backpacks.
game is a tiny bit sluggish, too. Damn it, DOSBox.
There you go.
Oh. Whoa.
You having a... You all right there, Avatar?
Yeah, I think it's because I changed the fucking mouse to like a left-handed mouse.
Oh, that'll do it. Back when that was an option.
PLQMN. There we go.
So you have to talk to the guard.
Very seriously. What's your password? Long live the king! Please. I don't know.
Alright, I think you need to go the other way. Oh, you're being attacked. You're being attacked. That's a wolf. And the wolf has been murdered.
Dude, things like go crazy in combat.
Yeah, I think you might have the frame rate still up a little bit here. Because that was like way quick.
Okay. Because otherwise I'm going to die in combat, right? If I keep that shit up. Okay, so I fixed it. I lowered it down to like 9,000 cycles, so we'll see. How's this?
Okay, wolf pack. Yeah, it's looking alright. Nah, it looks like you're about to die. Poor Avatar. Poor Avatar.
So I just died?
No, I think you're unconscious. Yes, you can go unconscious and just lay there forever.
Like literally forever, or?
No, you'll get up in a couple minutes. You're up now.
How do I heal?
Healing potions or magic.
Not like resting.
Resting heals a little bit, but you need a bedroll for that.
Oh, like what if I go to an inn in town?
Yeah, that'll work too.
Should I go do that since like I'm gonna be like murdered in a second?
Yeah, it's like a couple gold a night. It's affordable.
Okay. So basically,
And
like
I fight.
Late. Do I like fight once and then like basically go back and rest? Is that kind of like what the game is wanting you to do?
You're really very under-equipped.
Okay. So that's why we're going to get items.
Yeah.
Stop running away so fast. So like what are they expecting by the time like you leave this place? Like that you're like fully like super equipped or something with magic items?
Leaving the town, no. But there is a chest with like a full suit of magic armor just right outside of town.
Oh, okay. So am I healed? No.
No, you need to actually go to the bed and sleep.
Okay.
You did pay, didn't you?
I did.
Alright. It must be the other room.
I guess I'm having to use the key on it?
No, I think the other room will be unlocked for you. No, that did it.
You guys wait here.
Yeah, pretty much. When you sleep, they sleep. And hopefully it won't be the middle of the night when you wake up.
So that you are strong and able to face the perils before you.
Pleasant dreams.
Is that the Guardian talking to you there?
Yeah, he's like, you rest and heal.
Yeah, for anybody watching, I'm sorry, I'm not getting any of the audio through this, so
Yeah, like
I don't get to hear the Guardian in his amazing voice.
Yeah, there's a couple programs I've been working on trying to see like they install like virtual drivers and they pipe the sound through to you as well through the share screen thing, but
yeah, that would be very helpful.
But I just haven't been able to get it to work so far.
Yeah. And it looks like it is nighttime.
This is a bad time to go adventuring?
Yeah, pretty much.
So should I just go to sleep again?
I would.
Okay.
Sleep another 8.
I'm hungry!
I think since you left, you have to pay again. No, it's still open.
Yes.
And look at this. The avatar doesn't even make his bed.
I am the shitty avatar.
It's like just a little bit
Yes,
more
my
sleep.
friend, rest and heal.
Yes, my friend,
So that
rest
you are
and heal.
strong and able to face the perils before you.
No.
Pleasant dreams.
Best not do that, avatar.
Avatar, someone was talking to you in the middle of the night. I can hear your dreams too, and I'm gonna steal them.
Yeah, don't forget to play the intro for this. It's pretty quick, and it's actually one of my favorite intros for video games.
Why is that?
Just it starts with this serene tranquilness, and it goes through how the avatar just goes through a red moon gate, and then you get that awesome voice of the guardian. And here comes the wolves again. Damn.
Do they just respawn like constantly?
Yeah. I mean, like, you can get mobs respawn if you just go off screen a little bit.
Holy crap.
I think you're going the wrong way for the, Okay, see that fork and knife there? That means that, the avatar is hungry.
Fork and knife? Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, because that's where your statuses will show up. If
Okay,
you get, like, poisoned or something.
cool. Have an apple. Still hungry.
Still hungry. You did just sleep for 16 hours.
Alright, so...
Yeah, check your sextant. So like I said, the coordinates were...
123...
It's 128 south, 3 west.
128 south, 8 west, you said?
3 west.
3 west. I don't know if this is like... Still 5 east, okay.
Yeah. Okay, you've gone too far there.
Okay.
Should be a little bit south. Yeah, it's 128 south, I believe, and 3 east.
Oh, 3 east, you said?
Hold on, let me check again. No, it's yeah, 3 west.
Okay.
Confirmed.
So 129 and 3 west, so we're pretty much right on top.
If you start, like, you can see it right there. Your mouse is just right over it. There's a chest underneath that tree. Right there.
It's locked.
Yeah, you can move it out of the way. And while you're here, start overturning rocks. I think it's to the south of the chest. It might be that one in the dirt there.
In the dirt?
Yeah, or is it just right in front of you?
Oh, okay, I see.
I think you have to double click. Because the key is underneath one of these rocks. It's actually a very special key. It might be that dark gray rock to the south. See that one right there by the bunny? I know you can...
Like this one?
No, it's to the north a little bit. There's like 3 rocks.
You just double click on the rocks, right?
I think you have to click and drag.
Oh, there it is.
And that key should unlock the chest.
There you go.
And
Holy
there you go.
shit.
Loot. And it's like just right outside of town. Starting town. It's right there.
Wow. Yeah, this is what I think I found. I saw Kikoski like unearth, and I was like, dude,
Yeah.
you're such a fucking cheater. Now I'm the cheater. It's come.
Everybody cheats.
It's the full circle of bullshit.
Swamp boots. Swamp boots are awesome. Means you don't get poisoned when you walk in the swamp.
Oh damn.
Yeah, there's swamps that are just so poisonous you walk in them, you get poisoned.
Damn. Does gold weigh you down?
Yes, everything has weight.
I guess we should strip off all this shit, huh?
Yeah. Just make sure you're efficient with the equipment. Make sure everybody's got as many equipment slots as you can fill. See, that Gorget goes where the Fellowship Medallion is. So that is neck armor. And I think you're holding the armor now. There you go. Magic gloves, magic boots. And you want that, not that sword, but the sword beneath it. And
Fire
you
sword?
Yeah. You want to carry that around all the time because it acts as a torch. So you can see in the darkness.
Okay.
Although it makes a hellish crackling noise.
And then what about this sword of defense?
That is a sword that will actually up your defense. Thus, the sword of defense.
Okay.
It's one of the better weapons in the game. Yolo, take this sword.
I guess
My
that's what
pack
we need
seems to
the dude for, the other one.
Yeah. Like I said, you can have up to 7 companions and you're going to need them all.
Boy, here's loot.
Like here, you don't have boots. You don't have a shield. No, you can't use a shield with the sling. That's right.
Oh, okay.
Spock, you're not wearing pants.
Everyone in Britannia spawns in with pants.
Except for Spark, apparently.
And that's it.
Yeah, I think that's all the equipment.
Then we'll just have him carry the rest of this crap. Boy.
You can
Oh.
sell.
Magic rings.
Yeah. The Ring of Invisibility and one of the other the Ring of Regeneration will just disappear if you wear it for too long.
So basically save them for when you really need it.
Yeah, the Ring of Regeneration, yeah, that one. But the Ring of Defense will just stay with you, the Ring of Protection.
Okay.
I think you can put it on under gloves.
Am I just holding it?
I think you're just holding it. Like, take the gauntlets, the magic gloves off. Now put the ring on. Now I think you can put the gloves on above it. Now, okay, I think I see how to do it. See that other hand slot that's underneath the gloves?
This?
Yeah, now try putting the gauntlets on. No, I guess you can only have the one. But I do believe the ring is better than the gauntlets.
Okay.
Because it counts as a magic shield.
Okay. So I'll just save these other things then.
Yeah. Use them when you need them. For they are temporary items.
Okay. Is there any way to save?
Yes, it's, you've brought the menu up before here, I've got the manual here. S key.
There we go. Okay. Good to go.
All right. Now you want to head north.
To the north. I can
To
hear
the
my
north.
sword crackling. Me and Yolo are fucking starving.
Of course. And I think companions will leave you if you don't feed them.
Dude, like the Avatar gets like crazy, like hungry.
Yeah. Well, he's the Avatar. He has to kick all the ass and take all the names. You have any idea how hungry that makes a person? But you're loaded now. You should be able to pay your way through for what you need. And what you need are spells. You need to go through the north side, through the north exit to town. And look, your companions actually killed everything.
Nice. I didn't take any
You still
acute
have hit
damage.
points. That's awesome. That
270
is a good start.
experience.
And they all have training points.
They all have training points?
Yeah.
Spark
Well,
does.
except for... Yeah, I don't think Yolo does.
Alright, so we want to
Yep.
go north, you said, right?
Yeah. Because the next town over is... Just follow the road out of the north. Let's sing a sea shanty, Avatar. Yolo, I have a flaming sword. Shut up.
And it's crackling like a son of a bitch. Let's kill these horses.
Yeah, you need a deed to use the
Yes,
cart.
that is the proper direction to travel, Avatar.
The Guardian has told me it's the proper direction to travel.
Yes, he will be your companion and lead you to your doom. Nobody with that kind of voice is a good guy. Not in these games.
We could use swamp boots.
Well, I've only got one pair.
Are like we all taking damage from it?
No, you're not poisoned yet. Just don't actually step out into the swamp.
Is there like
You should-
treasure hidden out there?
There is. There's like a full suit of magic armor in the swamp under a bunch of rocks and stuff.
So let's just say like I didn't know about like all that magical loot right there.
Yeah.
What would you have to do? Like it would just take you forever, like fighting wolves and like stupid crap inside a town, or?
You'd continue on the way you would. There are just like mobs that you cannot fight right now that will spawn on the road. But it's in the more wild parts of the world where you do that.
Okay.
And like there are like guard patrols and stuff along the roads. And it actually won't take you very long just through your normal playthrough to find magic armor as long as you diligently click every corpse that you find.
Okay. I mean, I
And
guess
now
these
that-
are places we could stop at and like loot and stuff, or?
Yeah, and there are people you can talk to. I think there's a companion here in town.
You see an old woman who gives you a smile. Is she one of our companions?
No. This is the thrift shop.
Okay. The House of Items. Buy many fine things.
The hourglass.
Old man who is so daft he could not recall how to use it. I'll sell to thee for 5 gold.
Yes. It is now no longer stealing to take the hourglass that was sold to her by an insane mage. Yeah, since we're kind of going through here and the people watching might not get all the plot here, the mages have gone mad.
All of them have?
Yes. Like just all of it, it's in the upper corner there.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to save you a lot of backtracking by telling you to buy the hourglass now.
Uh-oh. What happened?
It might be in the avatar's bag or pouch. The avatar's sack. Oh, he's holding it. Yeah, I think that's the shield slot he put it in.
It's the shield slot's not up here?
Yeah, that's not the shield slot.
So this is the shield slot?
That's the shield slot.
What the hell did he put it on?
I think it might just be the carrying item slot.
Hmm. Okay.
And I think the ring needs to go into the glove slot. I don't know how this game works.
Alright, so this goes here?
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's like he's wearing two shields, essentially.
Nice. Alright.
So the gloves, which I only think give you like or one defense.
And I just buy this and that's it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's yours. It does something about 30 hours later into the game.
Holy shit, so you would normally have to come all the way back here.
Yeah.
Would they tell you to come back here, or would you just have to?
Yes, they would. No, he would say, you'll eventually meet the mage, and he'll say, oh, I had an hourglass, but I sold it somewhere.
So you'll just have to go back through the world and like look for somebody that says, hey, I got an hourglass.
Yeah, pretty much.
Holy shit, man.
And here's the butcher. Hey, I'm a butcher over here, man.
He's the Fonz.
He's got the freaking wife beater going on. Yes, how many Italian stereotypes can I cram into this game?
Before we're done, I'm sure there's going to be a lot.
Oh, just wait till you get to Chuckles.
Who's Chuckles?
He's the court jester for Lord British. Yeah,
Please forgive me.
Yeah, he said, hey, I'm the Avatar, and he says, whoa, no, you're not. He goes like, oh, hey, oh, I'm sorry, you are the Avatar.
And buy some meat. Mutton. Yes.
20 mutton, there you go.
Because we needed food. I think we were all out.
Yeah. I believe there is some plot in that room to the north, but I don't remember what it is.
Backpack full of sheep.
Yes.
Oh, what, I'm sorry. What you said there was something where in the back?
Yeah, I think there's some plot items in there, but I don't remember how to get to them.
Okay.
There's a key hidden somewhere in town.
So I am a good-looking Fabio blonde-haired type with an old-ass guy and a little kid running around with a flaming sword.
Nothing suspicious about that in the least.
Camille. Job.
It's an honor to meet the Avatar.
She's a widow.
He's a good boy. He didn't do nothing. Yes, the Fellowship is very charitous.
Our town's been plagued by a thief.
Ah, this quest.
Some silver serpent venom was stolen from the merchant Morphin who operates a slaughterhouse.
Yeah, the Silver Serpent venom is pretty much meth for gargoyles.
Huh, okay.
Oh, look at that face. Like, it's like somebody took her face off.
I'm in deep shadow and hatred.
Yeah, that is not a nice person.
There's a thief. Stolen. What's your job? Proprietor of the Salty Dog. Why is it called the Salty Dog?
I love the little inn names that they have in this. I think there's one. No, that was. Okay, I'm thinking of a different game that had an inn called the Cow and Corset.
Oh, all
I think
right.
that might have been Fable 3 or Fable 2. One of the Fable games.
I didn't even know there was Fable 3. Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, Fable 3 is the one where you go into revolution.
Cheerios, Dick Knox.
What not?
Beggar. His eyes shine like diamonds with sheer bitterness.
Oh, black diamonds. Look at those eyes.
I am a dancer, my lord. Name? Comor. Beggar. It's not always a beggar. Like in America, I used to be a farmer, but times got worse. And times are always bad in pause. Give. You give me a bit of money? Yes. How much?
Change? Spare
5.
some change?
Merrick. A royal rotten egg. Merrick turned his back on us and spent each night in a cozy, warm bed. Turned his back. Tell me more about turning his back. It's like the avatar is only like listening to people like a little bit and just picking out key words and just spouting them
Yeah.
back to people. He's like the world's worst listener.
Like, yeah, whatever that thing you said. Yolo, you're writing this down, right?
He was like, oh yeah. So he's like stealing shit.
I'm doing it, my lord, says Spark.
The only thing worse than this miserable existence is having Merrick sniff around and try to recruit us, the bloody parasite. Bloody parasite.
I'm sure he has plenty of those.
Bed. Merrick sleeps in the shelter run by the Fellowship. They feed him too.
Let me get this straight. This guy is a hobo, begging, and he's pissed off because other hobos are taking charity.
He wants some of that goodness.
No, he's too hipster for the charity.
Man, this guy hates the fucking Fellowship.
As everyone should.
Fen and we are chums and will be to the day we die, sharing each other's vast expanses of wealth. Tell me about your wealth. Yea, verily, Fen and I share all we own, which is in totality of the clothes on our back and the snot in our throats. Chums. And we have been friends. And that's it.
Yeah, it looks like I'll have conversation options.
Is this the shelter?
No, this is the bread maker.
Oh,
Yes, you
yeah.
can make bread in this game.
Really? Dude,
Yeah.
look at his face.
Oh, yeah.
Talking about
Oh,
stereotypes.
lottie.
Thief. Indeed, thou shouldst be wary, my lord. There's a thief. Morphin a merchant. Snake venom. Procured from the silver serpent. Used habitually. Not sure what it might be to be a human. Name. Thurston. Wow. Operate the mill. Tell me about the mill. The local economy depends upon the mill for flour, so I ensure that the mill runs.
Yes, all this white powdery substance is flour and nothing else.
I'm high on bread, sir.
I mean, this is
Reason
the
to live. That's something you tell him. I have nothing but my work, and I drink a salty dog now and then. But she is always busy tending bar and has no time for me, I am sure.
You can actually play matchmaker with him and the bartender.
That's great. Do you get experience for that?
I think so. It does count as a quest, I believe.
Huh. They're not so well off as their cousins who live in Britain. I had a theft recently. Okay, it just tells us about that. A sack will cost thee 12 gold. Art thou interested? Do we get experience for making bread?
I don't think so.
Okay. Is
It's
there
just
like...
one of the things that you can do in this game to say you can do it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool.
Yeah. Like, you can make clothes in this game. Now, this is the town of Paws, and it is, like, the poorest town in the game.
So you go from like, you know, kind of a well-off town in Britain to like this, like,
Yeah.
just
Like, if you
shanty.
follow this road north for a couple moments, just follow it out of town for a second. Oh, yeah, I forgot there was, like, fields between. Now you're in Britannia, the wealthiest town in the
Are you
entire...
serious?
I am serious.
Oh my gosh, this is like the hovels.
Yeah, it's like, this is the Britannia ghetto.
And the music even changed, like, noticeably too.
Yes.
It's like trumpets and fanfare, like, yay!
It's literally a wheat field away from the richest. Oh, look, it's Cartman.
Back at Avatar.
Mom, Kitty's being a dildo. Ooh, I know a certain kitty that's sleeping with Mommy.
Strength of character. Recruit. My father was once the head of recruiter in Britain until they moved him here. Character. They're just too lazy to work. Dost thou agree? Yes. I was not so sure, but since that's what my father says, it must be true. Britta. Oh, she is just my mother. She does whatever my father doth tell her to do. Actually, I do not like this town very much. The people here are all poor, and the only one my own age is Tobias. And there's a thief here. What do you know about the thief? So be wary. Tobias. He and his mother reject the fellowship. They are witless and stupid, and I do not like them. Bye. They are witless and stupid.
Shut up, Spark. You said you didn't eat much.
Whoa.
Okay, that person's been sniffing some venom.
Yeah, what do you want? Who art thou? None of thy concern. Thou art the most pathetic little worm. Really, all this Avatar nonsense is nothing more than a sad plea for attention.
And I'll speak to her again.
Oh, Avatar, it is thee! What? That makes no sense!
This is Britannia! Nothing makes sense.
Apology. I do most humbly apologize to the Avatar, as I am certain thou art aware. There are many who have claimed to be the one and only true Avatar. What's your name? Merrick. Thief. Unless it was that brat that lives with the farmer widow. Brat. Tobias, widow. Camille. We met her in the inn, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I do not think it was her that was the thief, though, nor her son.
He works for the Fellowship. Was this the guy who, like, drinks, like, all day in, like, the Fellowship and gets, like, that the beggar was, like, all, like, jealous of?
I think so.
Maybe he'll talk.
Shows you how much I've been paying attention to the text in this game. Yeah.
I was a farmer, 7-year drought, myself I reduced to pauper, Cummore, Fen, and myself.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was talking about the other beggar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He once owned one of the largest farms. He was born to wealthy parents. After he lost his farm, he took to sleeping along the road. One night, a gang of bullies wanted to steal his gold. He had none.
Like the charms.
Damn. I don't have any. They break his legs.
It looked like they broke his leg off. Like, seriously, like, he's like one-legged. If you go back and look at his sprite.
Okay, we will. The Fellowship advances the philosophy of sanguine cognition, a way to apply a confident order of thought to one's life. Now, that is called the triad of inner strength. The triad is simply 3 principles that, when applied in unison, enable one to be more creative and satisfied and successful. They are: strive for unity, trust thy brother, and worthiness precedes reward. Strive for unity basically means that people should cooperate and work together. Trust thy brother implies that we are all the same and that we should not hate or fear each other. Worthiness precedes reward suggests that we must strive to be worthy of that which we want. Dost thou want to join? What's your job? Poppers. Sorry, I think we asked him about this.
Yeah.
Fen.
If only we just had the 4 options that just were the entire conversation.
I see a small face
They're
twisted.
just coming out of the woodwork now.
I know.
They're coming out of the walls, man. They're coming out of the walls. Game over.
Rest in peace, Paxton. So we see Gene Simmons come out.
He's like all philosophical Gene Simmons. That look on his face is just like, I have obtained enlightenment.
I've gotten word that thou art coming to our town. I have been expecting thee. I must admit, though, that I find it difficult to believe that thou art truly the Avatar.
Do you not see Yolo here stealing all your shit?
Faradwin, Fellowship Shelter, with his wife Britta, and my son Garrett.
Oh, the kid's name is Garrett. Yeah, he's guilty as sin.
We have able to, yeah, right?
Yeah.
To raise our son properly, emphasizing the teachings of the Fellowship. Garrett shall not be trapped in the poverty of his surroundings. He shall be intellectually, spiritually, and morally superior. Talented. He plays the whistle panpipes extremely well. He could attend the music hall in Britain when he is older. Britta, a wonderful woman. Thou shouldst meet her. Mine husband is such a flatterer. Whoa, look at her. It's like Wendy, you know, from like the Wendy's like fucking restaurants, except when she's like fucking 50.
And smashed in the face with one of the Wendy's lunch trays.
Mine husband
that is
such
the face of a woman that has taken a good number of severe beatings in her life.
She takes her beating like a man, woman.
Well, she is the more manly of the two.
My husband, Gene Simmons, I shall drowneth him in a bathtub. Fellowship. Wouldst thou likes to join? No. Designed to aid the poor. It's hard work. Pause. Small town with few privileges and little privacy. Our family has come to know everyone in Pause quite well. Is there someone you just want to talk about?
That goes.
Alina and her child and Merrick. Alina, her husband, is currently in Britain somewhere. I do not know the details. She has a small child. You want me to talk to him about beggars?
Yes. Well, you got to talk to everybody about everything. Or else you won't hit the triggers so you can advance the plot.
A wall of plot. You gotta push it forward slowly.
Yes. Which I will teach you how to break in the next video when I get you to the flying carpet.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't need the ship. You don't need the horse cars or anything. There is a flying carpet that you can just walk to and steal. Like, the guy who had it will tell you about it far later in the game, but you can just go get it right now if you want.
Thanks, buddy!
Once again, like I said, modern day Bethesda game only made in 92.
Seriously. Alright.
So that's one of the couple things I remember is that location of that flying carpet. Because it is just so damn useful.
Simple peasant woman. Her face is etched with sorrow. Whoa, she is sad.
Yeah.
Aim.
Badass Princess Leia.
I have none, my lord, save for being the mother of my child. I'm waiting for my husband, Weston. Who's Weston? Imprisoned in Britain for stealing fruit. He's no thief. He went there to buy fruit. And, he's been wrongfully accused. I am certain of it. Eat. We are very poor. I just tell her eat. Mimi and I are presently living in the Fellowship Shelter. Child. Cassie. Just a wee babe. What do you think of the Fellowship? It was a member of the Fellowship that accused mine husband. Now they wish for me to join them. They say if I join, they will attempt to free my husband. But it was they who unjustly accused him. I cannot trust them. Wow.
Yeah, like the Fellowship is openly evil.
I cannot join the Fellowship without feeling that I betrayed my husband. They know that they will not allow me and my child and I to live here. It's so unfair. I must choose between starvation and betrayal. If only Weston were here. I do not know what to do.
And the Avatar just has no advice for her.
Aloud. They tell me the shelter is only for members of the Fellowship. I have nowhere else to go. Bye. Well, I think here's a good stopping point.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, thanks for joining me on the first half of our journey.
Yeah, no problem. This has really been fun. I've gotten a lot of laughs out of this. This game is just hilarious, unintentionally. Hilarious.
Oh man, yeah. Like, but there's still like a lot of goodness in this game. Like, I
Yes,
could easily
there is.
just talking to the NPCs and how rich everyone, you know, their personalities are. They're different. It's not the same characters over and over again.
Yeah, that's like this is one of the best games ever made.
Wow.
As long as you can get used to some of its more annoying quirks.
The combat's going to probably take the longest for me to get used to because, I mean, it happens kind of fast, and it doesn't
Yeah.
seem like there's much input from you. You know?
There really isn't. I think you can manually control everybody, but it's tedious as hell.
Okay.
Because it's trying to do something turn-based in a combat system that isn't turn-based.
Everything's real time.
Yes.
That makes sense. Well, hey, any last words of wisdom, Safer?
None really that I can think of. Next time we come back to this video, we shall try and catch the thief.
You're not going to tell everybody to go watch your Fallout 4 LP?
No, I'm pretty much... I haven't been making many videos. My computer died.
Ah, that sucks.
Yeah, I've still got my PS4, which I've been recording off of. But I've just been so busy. My cousin, first of all, he moved in with me in September. And just he's an annoying little millennial that has just a cloud of music surrounding him. So I would get copyright struck if I ever tried to record. He's moved out, thankfully. Just he was down today to help fix our air conditioner.
So basically, you just got your house back to yourself, and you're just getting some more time.
Yeah, pretty much. And also, my Let's Play is total crap. I'm still learning how to do the whole talk and play thing.
You know what? Everyone starts in somewhere, dude. I remember myself back in the day, like, I was either god-awful at the game, or I was just making inane comments, you know? I think I've gotten a little bit better throughout the years, but it takes a while.
Yeah, I'm still trying to teach myself. About 3/4 of my Let's Play is just me narrating what I'm doing.
You know what? It's okay. You'll be wittier and whatnot later on, but I just was impressed with your Fallout 4 knowledge, you know, whenever I was going through and you were commenting on my videos, so...
Yeah, like I said, I only get to buy a couple, 3 games a year, so I play the hell out of them, so every game that I've played I know really well.
Well, it shows, for sure. Alright.
Well,
I guess we'll meet back up next Saturday?
Saturday after would be better.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Alright, man. Well, I will be in touch.
Thank you for having me on here, man.
Absolutely. I had a blast, man.
Me too, man.
See ya.
See ya.